Hey, yeah, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Blap, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, been more.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Playoff fever in the air. It's the first of 4 this weekend. And off we go in the divisional round. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. But you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said. And, man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Here we go, go!
Now the second-year man out of Texas, Divisional Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Let's go now.
On first down, right back to Robinson. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Second down and 8.
70 range. Set.
From the gun, here is Penix. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. A gain there of 13 yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. A give left side. Here comes Robinson. Not much. Second and long coming up.
Cowboy 80. Ready. 7 Pirates.
From the gun, it's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run with the rookie from Oregon. It's Bucky Irving. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Hey, alert!
Throwing is Mayfield. He keeps it, and he will get into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous.
And this one is blocked. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Brought in by Chris Olave. Up on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. He is in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And open downfield, it's Johnson. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. McLaughlin's kick is good, and the Bucs will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go. Zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Got it into the hands of Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. On play action, Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes.
He's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons will cut it to a 2-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now Mayfield. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bucs will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Penix. Left side into the hands of Olave. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A run. It's Sanders. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, Will the play stand? Now Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Caden Ellis. And the Falcons have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game.
The struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw is Mayfield. That one complete to Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. On 2nd down, Baker. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Throwing is Baker. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Mooney in motion.
Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week, and we are back at it with the third quarter. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. He's going to run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
To throw again, it's Penix. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready?
Here's Penix. This one caught at the 4. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Ready up. 19, Tiger, 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll throw. It's Penix. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. On is Coot for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Once again, it's Sanders. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, here's Sanders. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. Here's Sanders. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Here's 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Sanders. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bucs add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10.
Set. 70 range. 70 range. Ready.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's caught left side by Pitts. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from...
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A run up the middle. It's Sanders. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Robinson. Finding room at the 35. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Big strides, look at him go! And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone, inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. This is caught at the 2. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive?
That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Sanders. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Mayfield to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They get 18 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. On the ground, it's Sanders. Past midfield to the 45. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but...
Yes, them a look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure 8 when me wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need the weight. If you get it, off the plate. Wanna run it up, turn it up, all night. If the lights went down, get you keep that baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When me talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. 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 With a right. Come on, baby, what you tryna do? I'm tryna pull up on you like a drive-through. I wanna know if we rockin', would you keep it cool? Take trips and private dinners just for us two. Yeah, he buy me Givenchy dresses and feed me breakfast. Immaculate, loving when he show affection. About me, over like stretching. And I ain't never out like wrestling. Back on it. Got all these boys mad cause I passed on it. I'm a flop. Come on, baby, spin a bag on it. Yeah, we so extra, feeling like young in the rest. Run it up, all night. If the lights went down, get you keep that baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When me talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. 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 I said, okay, loser.